time catching me, thank you for joining us. And to all of you, thank you for your healing, for your contribution to the collective. I see you, I am you, I love you. So today we are going to do a weekly energy update here, and then we will tap into the cards if you see me glancing at my notes. And then as always, we will extend this message in our Patreon tribe, our private soul tribe, our Patreon community. So I will post that link in the pinned comments below, also in the description box. And in the description box, also all of the links, ways you can work with me. We can work together one-on-one. You can get access to the video series I created if you're interested in a personal reading, some personal guidance. Yeah, like I said, we can work together one-on-one, and we can do that. I can just channel guidance for you, or we can dive deep, work on some healing, and or we can use the cards. It really just varies based on the client specific needs, right? Because we're all so unique. So I think that's it for the housekeeping items. On the energy here, I'm just going to share a couple of messages that were coming through for me as I was preparing myself and my space. And like I said, then we'll tap into the cards. We have Scorpio new moon end of the week. That's on 11/1, so 111, extra significant, and it's also the last new moon, our final new moon before we step into this Pluto shifting signs from Capricorn, which we have been in the last 16 plus years, and we are shifting Pluto into Aquarius on November 19th here, and that is a new like 20 plus year cycle. So big things. If you are feeling like in between worlds, like you don't know who you are, congratulations, you're right on track, right? Think what's newer and truer for you. Ask yourself that often. And yes, on boundaries here as we step into the new, as like I said, if you're feeling you don't know who you are, congratulations. This truly is a new era we're stepping into. So with this new moon, super powerful to set intentions for the new here. And where was I going? Scorpio, dive deep, internal work. We'll tap into our shadow work deck here, but also these boundaries, energetic boundaries, cords, releasing those attachments to the past, whether it's a relationship, person, place, behavior, thing. And yeah, it might not only be or simply be energetic, it might actually be a physical attachment you need to release as well. So only you will know what that is for you in your specific life situation. So yes, let's tap into the cards here. If you have a specific question, something you are wanting to know, and you would like to contribute your own question, yes, do that in whatever way feels most comfortable for you, whatever way you feel called, whether you would like to make an energetic intention, whether you would like to drop the comment, the question below. For the rest of the community to contribute. I love that part of this community here where we can drop comments, we can chat back and forth, bounce things off of each other. It's just nice to know that you aren't alone, because many of us in our actual physical lives have spent a good chunk of the last how many years in isolation, alone, hibernation, just feeling like we didn't quite fit in, and that was all for a purpose. We weren't supposed to fit in with the old. We are here to seed the light, seed the new, create the new. This note, I've been reviewing not only my journals, but like a notebook with all these notes I took when I was reading a bunch of Wayne Dyer and A Course in Miracles. And the message that popped through that I just read the other day that keeps coming to mind is that prosperity is not a destination. Prosperity is the way. Prosperity is a state of being. And that's what we have been learning, that it doesn't work when we chase abundance externally. Abundance is an inside job. We come from that place of being it in order to have. We don't have it on the outside before we can feel content. We come from a place of contentment. And yeah, we can all clearly see what overconsumption has done to us, right? Yeah. And this is this soul radiance, phoenix rising here, rising from the ashes of the old and stepping into the new. Yeah, hidden knowledge, silent understanding, Akashic records here, and telepathy. It's truly all about perception, right? But as we move forward, those of us that are ascending, consciously doing the work, right? Telepathy will be more and more common. Words will be less and less necessary for the connections that are meant to be, the connections that are on a soul level. Yeah, the connections that are bright heart, light, open heart connections here. Okay, we're going to dive a little deeper into that in Patreon. But if it doesn't light you up, if it doesn't make you feel comfortable, your heart, your body, your intuition will tell you the right way to go. Anything that feels like tenderness, love, true love, compassion here, that's the way to go. Anything that feels like efforting, struggling, like you're pushing something up a hill, let it go. That's maybe one of those energetic accords, attachments to the past I was speaking on. It can be hard to let go of the things. Many of us, like I said, these next few weeks, these last few weeks of this cycle that none of us will ever see again in our lifetime, right? It's a big freaking deal. So many of us, the things we are being asked to release have been being asked to release. It's not the first time we've been told the thing, right? Often we're made aware of the thing we need to release. I just saw 616, so mirroring here. And then it takes some time to adjust because our human self, our ego self is like, no, how could I possibly give up that thing, right? To give up that thing would mean this or require this of me. Or in order to do this, I would have to let go of this and this and this, right? This domino effect. And oftentimes the things we are asked to let go of, it feels like it's a part of our personality. It's become a part of our identity. So to lose it feels like losing a limb. Even though we know on a higher level, right? Our higher self knows that it's always for our benefit. So check in with yourself this week. Ask yourself where you can let your higher self lead. Big picture thinking, zoom out, I'm hearing. And know that you're always being guided by your higher self. Just even do some affirmations to remind your small self to get out of the way, right? And that you don't have to know what's coming, to trust it, to know and trust that you're guided. Yeah. Trust in the magic here in 6-6. So 6 is super significant. How beautiful is that? Yeah, trust it even when you can't see it and see the big picture, like I was just saying. So this big picture is this soul evolution, expansion, this seeding heaven on earth here. This is what we came here for. Use your mind wisely. Focus on only the things you want to see more of, right? Like if there's something in your experience you aren't liking, take away your energy, which is your energy, your focus, your attention is the only thing that is giving it power, allowing it power. So deny access, I'm hearing. And I forgot to share this one here with our moon deck. This grateful optimism of the future, because we know we are creating this heaven on earth, right? Seeding the light here. Let's tap in with our work your light deck. And then maybe we'll tap in with the shadow work deck, because I remember I said we were going to do that as well. And I did forget to mention, if you would like to start your own wellness journey, hit me up. I'm an affiliate. Well, I've been a coach for the last 5 years, but I'm about to be an affiliate with this same platform company. I've been with them almost 13 years and I'm obsessed. So you could join me so you can start your own wellness journey. You could also become an affiliate yourself if you'd like to make some extra money, commission. Yeah, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change, like we were just talking about, right? With those energetic boundaries, cutting the cords, maybe physical boundaries. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle trying to tell you? To follow your soul, to trust in that magic, right? Even when we can't see it. And take a break here. And that speaks on, yeah, letting go of anything that feels heavy, resistant, like you're trying to force it, push it up against a hill, right? And only follow what feels good, what lights you up, what flows effortlessly. The spaces, places, and faces where you are able to be yourself authentically. And again, you will know it. You will feel it in your heart, your body, your intuition. That's why we have done the healing work, right? So we can get real familiar with the signs, senses, cues our body is giving us, that somatic work. And if you are just starting out, that's a beautiful place to start. Breath work, continuing to return to the body when your mind wants to take over, because we can't be in our mind and our body both at the same time here. So cracked open, yeah, the ever unfolding rose. This has been a repeat in my life. Just messages from other astrologers, people readers I follow to continue to remind us it's happening for us, not to us. It's for our benefit because, yeah, new era here. Things are going to feel rocky, shaky, unfamiliar. Don't cling to the familiar. The familiar, the known, the old systems are only going to continue to crumble here. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And where do you need to establish better boundaries? I love it, spirits. Like I said what I said. Just to repeat, reiteration, the boundaries. We are going to dive deeper into the magic. And yeah, we'll probably tap in with our angels and ancestors, probably our other moon deck, get a deeper message on the Scorpio new moon and the theme of that, because that's coming up the end of the week. If something has resonated for you here, would love to have you join our Patreon community. Again, link below in the pinned comments and also in the description box. If you join, it's like $11 a month, but you get instant access to this extended message and also all the other extended messages I've ever shared. I've been sharing for a couple years in there, and this is such a beautiful message continuation. I'm so excited I can't even talk. There is over 800 creations in there. Yes, these extended video messages, but also affirmations, things I've been reading, tips and tools. Yesterday or the other day, it was just, yeah, journaling prompts for the 369 method. You just never know. I share what I'm learning, and my brain is like a squirrel. I have to constantly be learning new things or I get bored. So don't even expect me doing weekly energy updates to be a normal thing. I mean, I might do it again next week, but I'm trying to not have anything set in stone, remaining open, and that's how we should all be. This message I created that I'm going to share here this week probably is like the greatest gift we can give all of humanity right now, is to keep our hearts, our minds, and our eyes open. So not look away, right? No spiritual bypassing, but then keeping our hearts and our minds open, focused on the new, what is possible, right? Like this is happening for us. The old ways were not working. It was just, nobody was willing to say so. It was easier to put a Band-Aid over the things, but we can't silence the hushes anymore, for they now have become screams. So we have curiosity, being curious, being teachable in the new here, right? Not assuming you know how things are going to go, not assuming you need a laid out plan. The second you try and have a step-by-step plan, the universe is going to pull the rug out from under you, because we are learning the stability and the instability, right? To find comfort in the uncomfortable, basically to stabilize, right? To become our own center, our own home, because we are going to need this solidified, these spiritual practices solidified, knowing who we are on a divine level solidified, moving forward. So follow what resonates here and trust the treasures hidden in the shadows. Trust the things you are being shown that maybe are uncomfortable in the moment, but you don't want to continue to run from them, right? Because there's really nowhere to run. Everywhere you go, there you are. So I always love to give myself that reminder. So yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna tap in on those open-hearted connections here too in Patreon. So maybe we'll tap in with the divine masculine, divine feminine energies, our angels and ancestors, and our other moon deck here for just a further Scorpio new moon message for us here. And it's 222 as I hit end here now. And yes, if you are needing something, like I said, please reach out, and thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I'm sending so much love.